want to extend to all of these seasons greetings and welcome you to Arthur L. Williams Stadium for the Class 4 Championship for Virginia High School football. The road to the title for the Class 4 State Championship was strewn with potholes. There will be, however, kept pace. Regulation play ended, the two teams were tied at 21 each. In the first half of the overtime period, King George on fourth down attempted a field goal, and it was blocked by the Dinwiddie Generals. The Generals would go on to score on their second play of their half of the overtime period, thus eliminating previously undefeated King George. For our Region C championship, there was more drama. Loudoun County and Kettle were both scoring and keeping pace with each other. Near the end of the game, Loudoun County had scored and was trailing at that time 35-34. The Raiders opted for a two-point conversion for the win. The run for the 2 points came up short. Kettle held on for a 35-34 win undefeated Loudoun County. Both teams won their state final semi-final games, and for the first time in quite a while, the Dinwiddie Generals and Kettle Cougars, both undefeated at 14-0. Sponsored by the Virginia High School League. The Virginia High School League is a group of high school principals that have voluntarily united themselves for the purpose of promoting sportsmanship through the proper conduct and control of desirable interscholastic athletics. This is the fifth and final round of competition, with the winner to be declared the state champion of Class 4 Virginia High School football. In the event that our game ends in a tie, a coin toss will take place in the center of the field immediately following regulation play. The winner of the toss will be given their choice of either offense or defense in the overtime period. Each team will be alternately given the ball on the 10-yard line and will be given 4 downs in which to score unless losing the ball due to a fumble or an interception. If the score remains tied after the first overtime period, the same procedure will be repeated until the winner is determined. All of the rules that apply to regulation play will be in effect in the overtime period, except at the line of game will always be a goal. The Virginia High School League would like to remind you that as fans of both Dinwiddie and Kettle you represent your school. All right, guys. So just accordingly and encourage the young here not to partnership buyout. Once again, let us welcome you to Arthur L. Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, our officials this afternoon come from the Southeastern Football Officials Association. Linesman, VHSL, Flag Judge, Booker Mitchell. Back judge, shot. At their own 16. To receive for the Kettle Cougars will be number 5, Colton Lube. Generals. Number 11, Christy Gungle, and number 2, Zola Wiggins. Number 2, Peyton Happy, and number 34. And Dolphins to number 5. We're up to the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Dinwiddie. Back to the Cougars, number 2, Peyton Happy. They're down at about 5 for the jump. Dolphins pass is complete. First and goal for the Dinwiddie Generals inside the lead.
Yeah, we got it. Got a piece. Don't get away, get away, get away. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go.
They go to number 5 on the field punt. First down for the Generals. The ball is the Cougars. First and goal for the Generals. And 7 for Carolina. Carrying 23 now for the Cougars. Back at their own 25. Generals, 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Back to the Generals is number 13, Frank White. For the Generals was number 11, Christian Drumgoon was within his own 9-yard line. First down for the Generals. Pass complete to number 11, Christian Drumgoon.
Let's go!
Last play was good for 42 yards in the first half. The Dinwiddie Generals 35. And off of the Generals after their score, number 43. Jackson Benny. The kick. Dinwiddie Generals over the Kettle Cougars, 35. Kick is good. Generals lead the Kettle Run Cougars.
Good job, fellas. Good job, fellas.
Good job, guys. That was good job, Bob. Way to go, man. Good job. Good job, guys.
By playing these games. Marked at the Dinwiddie. Extra point hit by the Cougars is good.
You good?
They're down in 3. Extra point attempt by Jones is completion number 2, Kettle and Dinwiddie.
Did he miss it? He did. Damn. Think he's holding them again? We're running their routes for him. That's gonna cost you 7.
run Cougar. 7-7. Eagles against James Madison.
Get him.
There we go. Watch your medal, watch your medal.
So the Cougars come up empty, and the ball is going to be turned over to the Dinwiddie Generals.
You gotta do it twice.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our game. The Dinwiddie Generals are state champions in class 1 high school.
I'm gonna have to get one of those.
Brown, number 81. Joshua Adams. Number 16, Howard Spencer. Number 17, Mankin. Number 18, Seven McDowell. Number 19, Davion Wilson. Number 20, Michael Johnson. Number 22, Justin Turner. Number 23, Julian Carson. Number 24, Caleb Cole. Number 26, Kettle. Number 27, Brady Slade. Number 28, Brandon Street. Number 32, Alexander Elmore. Number 41, Tyler Bell. Number 42, Khalil Parham. Number 43, Number 45, Corey Kelly. Number 86, Sean Hill. Number 47, John Oliver. Number 49, Alex Ball. Number 50, Matt Dominguez. Number 51,
There you go. I can hold it.
number 52, number 53, Solomon White. Number 55, James Johnson. Number 57, Devon James. Number 58, Waverly Brown. Number 60, Tristan Gray. Number 61, Dylan Mason. Number 65, Nasir Stanley. Number 67, Dylan Harris. Number 76, Stephen Boyd. Number 77, Lamont Lewis. Number 78, Jacoby Jordan Brown. Number 80, Zayla Mason.
Congratulations, sir.
Number 81, Nyan Mason. Number 80. Number 84, Robert Petaway. And number 87, Gordon Fisher.
Over there.
Some receivers that are playmakers, and we've been seeing that on film. So I don't know that. I guess when we stopped them on the game there for a little bit, and our defense and our offense just kept scoring, and can't say enough about the job that they did. Job 6, 5, 11, the O line. Tight end right there, 18. Those guys. Were hitting off chunks, so kind of put them in a situation where they had to throw, and I don't think you can win like that in high school. I think you got to be able to run the football. So, it was. I was proud of these guys, really was.
When the clock did hit 0, what was your reaction and the emotion you felt, knowing that you just won the state championship?
I learned a long time ago, I think this is the fourth one of these, that you enjoy the process. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little sad right now because I'm not gonna be able to coach some of these guys anymore, and I'll always be their coach. But, it was just a joy. I mean, I know people say stuff like that, but, guys like this one here, and the rest of the senior class, they made a commitment in, probably before January. It was in December, wasn't it? And they never wavered from it, so, I'm just happy that I got to coach them the longest you can, I guess. So winning it is just icing on the cake. I'm not gonna lie, winning one's a whole lot better than losing one. I'm happy for these guys, and want to congratulate Kettle Run. They had a really good run. And I know that that's something that they're doing for the first time. I've been there, so I'm sure they'll be back.
So, Coach, this is for you and Harry. Tonight, Harry broke Adam Morgan, who is another Dinwiddie great. Broke his single season touchdown accounted for record for Metro Richmond. So he needed 2 to tie, 3 to break. He had 6. So I think it puts him at 60 this year, total touchdowns accounted for. What's that like to coach 2 guys like that who've been so integral to your program, and one led you to a championship today? But just talk to us a little bit about what that means for you, and then you can answer as well, Harry, after your coach.
Look, those 2 guys are both warriors. You want a guy that you can hand the keys to. We first meeting of the year, I showed him the Lamborghini. I said, this is our program. I said, I'm putting the keys in your hand, and I'm trusting you to get it done. And we work all year from January until now. Probably spend more time together in the off season than we do in season, because I started coaching these linebackers a little bit more. But I trust him, and Harry, nobody knew it, but he beat up. I mean, he got rolled up pretty bad last week in that game, out there in that mud, and he was hobbling around, and for him to gut it out like he did, and to go out there and play, it just makes it all the more the right decision to hand him those keys. And I trust him with the program, and neither one of those guys let me down. There's times that we needed him to kind of put it on his back and go. I mean, Hanover, you think about that game, and then the King George game, we were just snapping him the ball back there. I mean, there wasn't no question what we were going to do, and he came through every time. So nobody's more deserving than he is. I'm tickled to death that I get to coach him a couple more years, but he's a true warrior, and he's going to do a whole lot for this program, and I'm just really proud of him.
Barry?
I mean, a lot. Like, told the seniors, I'm not supposed to say it, but I cussed the sophomore out at the beginning of the season. I was like, you will not sell any of my senior seasons. It won't happen. And I wouldn't let it happen. I wasn't ever going to let it happen. But it just means a lot. I don't really got a lot of words, though. Speechless.
Fair enough.
Could you talk a little bit about the game now? They stopped you on the first drive, but after that it was pretty, you guys scored really fast. It seemed like you're using the whole field on your runs, and everything seemed to click.
We just had to get a feel for him. First drive wasn't really anything that we did bad. It was just we had to get a feel for him, basically, pretty much.
He came off that field, though, right after that series, and he said, guys, we're fine. We're going to be fine. And, there was never a panic in his voice, and I knew, I've heard that voice before, so I knew we were too. It was just a matter of finding the holes in what they were doing out there. He did a great job of that. Some people say he can't throw. I don't know how much he threw, but it was a lot, So,
They didn't seem prepared for where you'd run up the line of scrimmage, play real fast. Is that a normal protocol, or was that different?
we put that in last week, and because of what Warwick was doing defensively, trying to match up with certain guys, we're trying to keep them off balance with that, and it gives us a chance. Sometimes the officials let us play as fast as we want to, and sometimes they slow it down, but that allows us to really play with a really fast tempo. So, it's something that we'll continue to do.
So, Coach, there was a lot of times where I just felt like in the game, you guys were wide open down the field. They couldn't match you coverage-wise, and you guys burned them deep. What were your coordinators up top? What were you guys seeing, to let you guys kind of go that route? Because, typically you guys would try to ground it out on people. You're more run first, but you guys had a lot of opportunities to go down the field, and you were successful.
Well, we got, I thought our receivers matched up pretty good. 11 sent word to me down there that he had his guy. So, when we bunch it in like that, we're going to bunch sets. People are expecting us to run. They've got to honor it. It kind of makes it difficult defensively to, you kind of really have to look out for 6 and look out for 5, and then sometimes you got to put an extra guy in the box. Puts it on our receivers, and we tell them all the time when they do that, it's time for you to step up. And Harry did a great job of finding that open guy down the field, and he's got such a quick release. So really saw the field real well. We had people wide open. They were struggling with when we switched guys in the bunch set, and there was a couple of times they were wide open, and we kind of felt like watching them on film that could be the case. Those guys are kind of on the island. Our O-line, I don't think you got touched throwing the football.
No.
So Coach Davis, Coach Lucy did incredible with our protection. Coach Coles got those receivers stacking and getting open and doing real well. I mean, my coaching staff is incredible, you know, wouldn't trade them for the world.
Defensively, they couldn't do anything on the ground, especially early in the game when it was still a close game. What were you guys doing defensively that was able to shut them down so well, and how did that really set the tone for you guys early in the game?
We ran base. I mean, that's, I mean, I get people ask me this stuff all the time. So, an older coach was doing the King George game, and I told him we were in a 3-man front. He was doing the video. He was doing the talking for the video, color. Well, I don't know the word for it, but I told him we was in a 3-man front. He's like, "Well, you're not going to be there, you know, when the ball snapped, though, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna." I mean, we got incredible linebackers and a crazy nose guard that's all over the field and just makes plays. And, you know, he really makes you account for him. There have been times that he's had 2, maybe 3 guys blocking him. And he's not bigger than anything, but he just makes plays. And really, the only people that had any success against him didn't block him at all. They just let him take himself out of play. So those guys, my outside backer, 16 here and 23, and then our secondary. I mean, 17's locked them down all year. You know, 11's locked them down all year. And you got 2 corners like these guys, then you can do a lot of stuff in the box to kind of take away what they're trying to do. You kind of have that luxury. So really, I mean, honestly, all we do is run base, and nobody's ran on us all year. We've got to give up a couple of big plays here and there, but I think we were giving up 1.9 yards a carry, you know, very little. So these guys have done a tremendous job.
So, Coach, who's coming back next year? I know Raphael's back. Harry's
Raphael,
back.
6,
Is Chris back?
18.
Yeah, I know you by numbers, and you guys are covered up, so I can't see them. But so how many of these guys are back besides these 2 next year?
2, 3 of them.
Okay. So how do you guys build? You know, what's the work going to look like for you guys to get back here next year?
You know, what I tell you guys, you know, it's like making spaghetti, right? What kind of ingredients you got? So we'll kind of see who's going to fill this role, fill that role. I mean, we definitely got some big shoes to fill with 2 of these linebackers, but I got 1 back that could have easily been Defensive Player of the Year as well. And, you know, he'll anchor that defense. We got 1 of the D-ends back, got the nose guard back. You know, we got one guy in the secondary. So I'd say we have 4 or 5 guys on defense maybe. Offensively, we got 2 linemen back and 1 receiver, but 2 receivers. Yeah. So I mean, it'll be the next man up. Our middle school team just won the CQL, went 12-0. Just won the Super Bowl this morning. We'll give them a big shout out. You know, and our minor team lost in the Super Bowl. So, and the one in between, you know, they won it last year. So it's just, you know, we'll be next man up, and you know, there's guys on that offensive line that if you'd have told me 2 years ago they'd be starting at O-line as a senior, you know, I probably would have questioned it, you know. But you know, I got, like I said, my O-line coaches make it happen, and you know, those guys, Brian James, help me out here, Max Dominguez, Kenny Bland, you know, Solomon Wright, and Colin Jackson. You know, of course, Colin's going to be hard. I mean, you don't find too many 6'6", 325 dudes walking around. You know, so he's going to be. I don't know if we can fill his shoes at all. We had to, but you know, we'll figure it out. You know, our motto, the first sign you look at when you walk in the door is find a way. And, you know, we'll do it again. We'll find a way. We'll go out there and compete. Our schedule's going to be a dog next year. I mean, it's we play Maury second game, you know, and then everybody else is the same. So it ain't going to get easier, but, you know, that's what we want. You know, we want that competition. So we'll see. You know, we had, 45, was a JV basketball player last year. He didn't play football, you know, and he came out and just worked his tail off and found him a role out there on the field. So, you know, there'll probably be a couple of guys like that, and we got some guys on the JV that'll hopefully step up and, you know, be ready to go.
To the seniors, talk about the hard work it took to get here and the fact that you're not going to have Coach with you on Monday.
Well, I feel like it's not going to be hard. Coach Mills, he taught us how to get through a lot and how to fight through adversity. So I feel like it's going to be easy for us. And
I get to coach you one more week, though.
Yeah.
They're going to see me all the time. I mean, you saw all those guys out there. I mean, even going back to 2008, you know, these are my boys. You know, I love them, and they'll always be family.
I have a question for Christian. On the interception, it looked like you came from covering the outside receiver and broke to jump the guy on the inside. Can you talk about what happened on that play, what you saw, how you were able to read it and get a good jump on that ball?
We was on cover 3. I just saw the ball make a play. I wanted to score bad, but I couldn't get it. I was going everywhere. I couldn't get it.
This one's for Trey. You know, you've been the leader of the defense the last couple of years, Region Player of the Year. Defensively, maybe could be ended up as the State Player of the Year. We'll see in a couple of weeks. But you talk to us about leading this defense the last couple of years, and you know how you've gotten your guys to rally around and buy into the system.
I wouldn't call myself a leader, really. We all lead ourselves as a whole. Like we all pick each other up and get it done. And that's all I really got to say.
Man, a few words.
If you want somebody to talk to, you better talk to these two. Don't ask Ralph anything. Ralph made you surprises. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, talk about your day, Raphael, and what you saw that went well.
Man, it's really just the O-line. They was getting a great push, making it easy for me to find my holes, just trusting what I could do, and it was just great. It was fun.
Good job, baby.
And could you just give me a quick comment, Coach, on what makes Dinwiddie County football so special? You're a one high school county, but you've had a lot of success over the years. Is that an advantage, or why has it worked out so well for you down at Dinwiddie?
Yes, they just kept at it. It didn't start out that way. I think they were 4-35, something like that, before we got there. We didn't do much after that first year, but just hugged Adam Morgan out there. Adam Morgan was a starting quarterback as a freshman out there that year to win 1-9, and we had a bunch of freshmen that just kept fighting, and they started to bleed. And I mean, you saw me hug Miss Pittman out there. Miss Pittman made me believe it could happen. And, I'm going to be honest, when I went into that school to interview, I was basically just going to do the interview and that would be it. I didn't plan on going. And she made me want that job when I walked out of it. And, she's done nothing but support us all through her principalship and now on the school board. And I mean, I got a weightlifting class, and most of these guys are in it. In the morning, we'll hear somebody rustling out there at 8:30. Miss Pittman in there getting snacks. She's done been to the grocery store. She's got food in there for them, and our whole county. I mean, the way they turned out today. I mean, there's so much food in that field house right now. I don't know that we can ever eat it all. And we walked out of there, everybody in the county was there. And then, we had one of our players' moms graduated from college this morning, went and watched her youngest son, or her second youngest son, play in the Super Bowl, and then drove all the way up here to watch your oldest son, who's a freshman on everything. I mean, that's just the kind of commitment we got from the whole community. And, I mean, if you've ever been to a game at Dinwiddie, you know what I'm talking about. You know, they take great pride in their county, and that's been a process. You know, we didn't start out, but like I said, those freshmen got us in the state championship for the first time in '08, and then it's just continued from there. And these guys, you know, I remember when this guy was on the middle school team as a sixth grader, wearing number 55 in a big old jersey, playing left guard, you know, still playing defensive end, you know, and, you know, you know, a lot of these guys I've known since they were in flag football. You know, I'm gonna have to go tell his mom she's gonna have to have some more kids. You know, I coached his older brother, I coached him, you know, I mean, it's just a really special place that over time has grown to be that way. And, you know, now they're relentless now. I mean, I'll go to the store tomorrow and they'll be asking me about next year right now and what we're going to do and how many games we're going to win next year. I mean, they want, you know, but that's what I wanted when I came there. I one county town, you know, where every kid that is born in Dinwiddie County has a chance to be a football player for the Generals. And, you know, that's kept me there forever, you know, and I've never lived anywhere 17 years. And you know, it's home now. So, you know, I'm proud, you know, I'm proud of these guys and look forward to coaching them. You know, we'll enjoy this, we'll celebrate a little bit and be ready to roll, you know, in January, get going again.
I'm good. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, appreciate it. Make it fun.